All right, boys, we're back to your regular scheduled fucking programming. I'm currently in Vegas. Well, if you're watching this, I probably already left. And I just ran a 5-day boot camp with Brandon and about 10 students, 10 guys. Okay. It was Brandon, myself, actually, I stand corrected, and six students. Okay. And we had an assistant coach as well. I'm gonna put my glasses on because I look like fucking trash, like a fucking vampire, and I don't want you guys to look at me under that light, okay? But let me tell you a little bit about what happened in this camp. Guys, in 5 days, in 5 days, guess how many pulls there were in 5 days? Okay, actually, I don't even know. I need to count it with you guys, okay? So Brandon had one, two, three, three pulls, three or four. I'm going to say three to be conservative. Okay. And then one student had two pulls, um, three pulls actually. He had three pulls. And then I had three pulls as well. Okay. That's nine already. Okay. And then there was another student who had one pull. Okay. So there, in 5 days, guys, there were 10 pulls cumulatively, right? 10 pulls in 5 days with the students and the coaches. I just want you guys to think about that for a second. And that is the type of results that we're making happen during these boot camps, right? During the in-person training. And so that's why I'm super tired, right? For 24/7, I am coaching these guys in person. They're hanging out with me. And 5 days, I'm giving you everything I got during those 5 days. Brandon is giving himself entirely his time, his attention to the students, and our assistant coach is giving everything to the students as well. Now, dude, it's super important, you guys listening, that you guys understand that the reason why the in-person trainings are so successful is because of the environment we are able to create and replicate every single time for you guys. Okay. Because what's happening in a lot of the dating space, a lot of the pickup bullshit, is that they take game too seriously. Guys, game is not supposed to be serious. I don't know why people look at it like it's a serious thing. It's not supposed to be a serious fucking thing. It's supposed to be a fun environment, right? As a natural myself, who's had it his whole life, I looked at all these dating pickup nerds trying to recreate like a very intense, like a almost like a classroom type session, but like a very intense one where it shouldn't be that serious, right? Because what I'm doing during these 5 days is I'm replicating my life that and the environment that created the smoothness with women, that created the great communication with women. And I'm recreating that for 5 days while you're with me. And it shouldn't be that serious, guys. It really shouldn't. Okay. The way we structure these in-person trainings is we have classroom style sessions, right, where we teach you guys what's going on. Okay, we teach you the fundamentals, right? How to flirt, how to know she's into you, how to lead the interaction forward, how to make her so interested in you that she's pulling you and she's escalating on you. Yes, you heard that right. It's a real thing. And so that's what we do over the classroom session, and then we break down your audios. Okay. We do this type of stuff. Now, that's one part of the program, right? And then during those 5 days, we also have a debrief where we all go get brunch or lunch together around noon, and we just talk about the previous night and what we saw in the guys that previous night. Okay, and then we go out a little bit during the day, and then we go out again at night. Okay, so imagine doing that for 5 days straight. You're like a sponge. You're just soaking all that up. Okay. But I wanted to come in here. We're gonna release a podcast here pretty soon. I just want to connect with you guys and talk about that. Share the spectacular results that we created this week. Okay. 10 pulls in 5 days. 10, guys, 10 pulls. How many coaches are creating those type of results for their students? How many coaches can pull on command? I don't think that many. I told the guys when we were when we were coaching. I told the guys, hey, when I tell you, me, Jesse Steele, when I tell you that I'm going to lock in, that I'm gonna go into the set tonight and I'm gonna lock in. All right, what is locking in? It means I'm just gonna find a girl and I'm just chill with her all night. I'm going to do it. It's basically a first or second girl that I talk to. You guys don't have to be talking to a million girls at the same time. No, it's like literally the first or second girl should already be in love with you, and that's how it should work. Um, a lot of guys don't get that for some reason, and it's because of all the bullshit that has been put out there by dating coaches and all these pickup artists that we're never truly good with women, and what they teach comes from an inherent place of insecurity, right? Like, oh, how do I know she's into me? Dude, when you're a natural and you've gotten women your whole life, that doesn't even cross your mind. How do I know she's into me? You're not even, I'm never thinking, how do I know she's into me? All right. So all the questions, they come from an inherent place of insecurity. Okay. Kind of like, am I enough for the girl? And they shouldn't come from that place. All right. Obviously there are ways to tell whether she's into you or not. We break those down on camp, but just the fact that the questions are coming from that place inside of these guys is something we have to rewire into a more confident frame. Okay. That's what we do in 5 days. So a lot of these guys, about half of the guys, did the 5 days in person. Some guys are going to do it again. They're going to do 5 days again, not because they didn't get results, but because they love it so much. Guys, I'm telling you, spending 5 days with Brandon and I in person is completely different animal. Like you will learn, you will, have such a good time because it's kind of like think about it like this. If you guys went to college watching this, when you have your college, at least for me, I don't know about you guys, but when I did the what is it, the college tours, I had a blast, right? I actually my parents dropped me off, and that first day I was already meeting people, and I went to like a party for I was fucking it's 18, 17 years old, right, at college. I started going to parties right there and then. Okay. It's kind of like that type of fun, right? Where you get in, you're like excited for the next step in your life, right? These guys started a brand new journey. All right. They literally begun a brand new journey that's going to take them from where they are now to being absolute smooth, flirty, desired, and chased by these women. And I'm proud of them. And so a lot of them are going to go back home. They're going to do another 5 days, perhaps in person, because they prefer in person training. But a lot of them are doing the program where after they are learning these things with Brandon and I for 5 days, they're part of an online program. Because you got to think about it, right, guys? So like, if you do it in person with me for 5 days, in those 5 days, right, I am making sure that you understand what you're capable of and that you understand what you need to do. Okay. So you get it, you apply it, you prove to yourself you can do it during those 5 days. And then the 3 months afterwards in online, where we're breaking down your interactions, you're mastering the process, right? You're becoming a master at that process. And so after 3 months, if I see those guys again, it's because they wanna they want to chill with me and Brandon. They want to, just get a little better at this stuff. We have one guy, the guy who pulled twice, well, he pulled 3 times. He he's been to multiple camps in person, and it's not again because he's not learning, but he literally says it's like a mini vacation to me, because not only is he learning so much, but you can't replicate those results back home unless you're with us, right? Only 3 days back to back is a tough thing to do, and so he says that's why he does he takes it, right? But I want to jump on, guys. Live streams start again pretty soon. If you guys are doing an in-person training, we will see you in Austin, Texas. I'll put the dates up on the screen for that, okay? And we'll start hammering out your issues, guys. Okay, I have a whole team talking to you guys about meeting with me. There's a lot of you guys now, and so I'm not able to talk to all of you guys. But if by chance I do connect with you, I'm excited to help you out and provide that solution for you boys. Okay. Stay in touch. And if you haven't, follow us on Instagram right here. And we'll see you next time.